I've been thinking about doing this video for a little while now. How I personalize my collection. I'm Michael, if you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share with friends if you don't mind. Also, please comment, ask me a question, or a comment in general. I'll do my best to answer them. Also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you will be notified when I go live or upload another video. If you want to become a fan of me, Auckland, to subscribe to the channel, you will become a fan. I hope so. I really, really do. Yeah, how I add, I guess, my own flair to my collection. Sorry about that. Like, I personalize my collection in the way that I do it. So, how I do it. So, like, for a instant, like with certain expensive Nintendo Switch games, I'll keep them in these plastic cases to protect them. These are like expensive, rare Nintendo Switch games. These go for a lot of money. And so yeah. So I put them in there to help protect them and stuff like that. I got some other ones too, besides just Blossom Tales, Fox and Forest, The Messenger. That's the original copy of The Messenger. And thanks to a comment that I got the other day, they were telling me about the Konami code because I once knew it. I just didn't remember what it was. So I put a note down and I wrote it down so I can have it in my Genesis copy of Mortal Kombat, so I can stick it in here. So anytime I feel like playing this game and using the Konami code, I can do it now, thanks to that comment. I'm not a fighting fan, I am not, but I'm planning to get that Nintendo Switch 2 collection. It's a proper physical, that's the main reason why I'm getting it for. Plus I can make some content with it too though. But I'm not into fighting games, but that's the why I'm getting it for. Also, for like a game like Rocket Knight Adventures, I played this game so much as a child, so I just put a note in the game to remind me that I played this so much as a kid. So I just stick it in here so I can open it up. And it will remind me about that, because you never know. Life happens. You forget stuff. It happens. And then also stuff like this, like with RZ, Jewel of the Fairmore. The original voice actors of the Zelda CDI games. So I made me a note right here. It's probably going to be hard for you to read it, but I wrote down the voice actors that voiced Link and Zelda in the CDI games. Hopefully you can see it like that, at least a little bit better. And this is the spiritual successor to the Zelda CDI game, so I wrote me a personal note so I can stick it inside of this case to remind me about it. Very, very cool. Stuff like these Japanese Nintendo Switch 2 games. I wrote a personal note on the back so I can see the titles of the games, and also wrote down that they support English as well too, so I can be reminded about it in my collection, and I could see the titles of the games. Same for these ones as well too. Same idea. And same will go for like Okami HD for Nintendo Switch. So right on the back, so I can know what it is. Or also something like KO the Kangaroo for Nintendo Switch. When this game came out, they were celebrating the 20th anniversary for the game. So I stuck me a note in there to let me know and remind me that game got released for its 20th anniversary. And same goes for like Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, or Super Mario 3D All-Stars. But then like something very similar, so I'll put in the 30th anniversary inside of there for both of them. So when I open it up, I can be reminded about it. And something like Scott Pilgrim, the game, I wrote down the original version of the game when it got delisted from the PS3 and Xbox 360 back in December 2014. It got delisted, and then it came back January 14th, 2021 when it got re-released. Thanks to Limited Run Games, they brought it back. So I put me a note inside the game so you can see it in there and all that stuff. Or something like Ukulele, which I'm so excited about the remaster. So I wrote it down right there. This is the Banjo-Kazooie spiritual successor. So stuck inside of there so I can be reminded about it when I do open it up to look at it. And then just in case if I do forget, because life happens, you can forget stuff. So that's how I personalize my collection. And same goes for like some of my Sega Genesis games. I'll have them in these plastic protective cases to protect them, because the boxes are made out of cardboard. They're breaking down, they're old, and they're cardboard, and it's very, very fragile, or as in the Christmas Story says, fragile. It's fragile. So that's pretty cool to help protect them, because the Sega Genesis games came out with these cardboard boxes. So these protectors are to protect them, to make them last as long as possible. But then other Sega Genesis games came inside this clamshell, which is fine. I don't really need to put a protector on them. But it's mainly like for the cardboard ones, like Earthworm Jim 1 and 2, and Marsupilami, and Vector Man 2, and Toy Story. They got the protectors on them as well too. But yeah, that's just a way of how I personalize my collection. Please let me know down in the comments if you think this was a interesting video. I thought it was, and I hope you enjoyed it. And how do you personalize your collection? I would love to know down in the comments. Thank you so much. Alright, bye.